Wherever you may be sitting, I'm sure it's at home at 9 o'clock on a Wednesday night, under the blanket on duvet. You've got the coffee, you've got the tea tray, you've got yourselves ready for this GSN presentation. Here we are at UCT, the home of the Varsity Cup champions for 2025, the FNV Varsity Cup champions. Here we are at the Green Mile. My name is Barry Wilson, delighted to be sitting here and to bring you coverage of this game, a very important game this evening for both sides, wanting to finish off well as we start nearing the end of the round of league fixtures. And I know that having chatted to Wes Chetty, they want to win tonight and actually give themselves an opportunity to secure a place in the top 6 playoffs. Well, I can tell you Brackenfell, they haven't travelled this distance just to come here to be numbers in the game. They've come here to actually secure bonus points as well and make sure that they return victorious and put themselves in a healthy position again on the log. Going to be a great evening rugby here tonight, a glorious evening. And sitting here at the Green Mile at the UCT Fortress, looking across this amazing city, wonderful to see. Freshness, no wind at all, and conditions set for rugby fever. And that is rugby fevers throughout this week, because it's a build-up with all the club matches, the school matches, to the Bokke on Saturday afternoon. And I'm sure you're getting that vibe as well. Get the green and gold jersey out, the scarf, the cap, and let's be proudly South African as we get ready for our Bokke to be victorious against our friends Australia. Well, talking about test match, we're going to have one tonight, and let me just run through the respective teams, starting with the visitors, and that is Brackenfell Rugby Club. Just as I've got it, you might see it on screen, and if there are any changes, I will bring it to your attention, as I have chatted to Coach Henny Kutsia, and they read as follows as per screen. Nathan Avenant 1, Booker Thomas, Booker 2, Ruan Janssen van Rensburg 3, and the 4 locks, Niconel at number 4, 5 is Vianing Albrecht, 6 is Andre Carsten, 7 is Believe Mwabi, 8 is Marcel Roux, the captain, 9 will be Don Ray Lowe, 10 is Reino Marais, the vice captain, 11 Janu Verveers, 12 Andre Janssen van Rensburg, 13 Angelo de Toy, 14 is going to be Lance Jurgens, 15 Brandon Jafter, 16 is Keenan McCarthy, 17 JP Palvey, 18 Henry Creel, Tian Duplessis will be in 19, CJ Beston, jersey 20. Llewellyn van Black played already 97 caps for his club. He'll have his 98th cap tonight, I'm sure, on jersey 21. To receive his first cap is jersey 22, Marcus Lotz, if he gets a chance tonight to make his debut. And 23 is Ryan van Ster. Let's have a look at the hosts, the UCT Ikeys. Lukanyeso Pamela is in 1. Tonight in jersey 2, it's going to be Jono Barangi. In 3, it's Pico Zuka. 4 is Tom DeLange. 5 is Keenan Mills. 6 is Abdullah Hakim Abrahamson, jersey 6. 7 is CJ Gordon. Sasipo and Parker in 8. Daniel Haynes in 9. Campion van Ludwig is 10. Lazan Davis 11. Jersey 12 is Bushle Moyake. 13 is Kawe Soji. The captain tonight is Ratabi Lowe in jersey 14. Jacques Kluter will be in jersey 15. That means Jono Barangi is in jersey 2 with Tian Foster now taking jersey 16. Then we're going to move on to jersey 17, and that is Noste Chihuahua. Tuela Noah is jersey 18. Tomelo Noah. Mika Skubert, the normal captain, is 19. Wes Chetty rotating his players, having played 5 games in basically almost 7 days. Lwandle Moshengu, jersey 20, Monray Dawes 21, and Shaywan Blankenberg is in 22, and Luco DeLeo, jersey 23. Well, you can see the second team players lining up. Once again, as on screen and bringing to your attention, I have the privilege of seeing it live as well as on screen here from the commentary booth, and we have got this game from our service provider, Global Sports Network, over the 30,000 subscribers. And you can see, taking the field, led by Captain Marcel Roux from the number 8 position, are the men from Brackenfell. They are fired up for this game and just waiting for the host to take their position on the stage now as well. Just some interesting information. I looked at Brackenfell and found out as well that established in 1941, and a Springbok that does come to mind that would have played for Brackenfell at some stage in his career. Yes, Cheslin Colby, Brackenfell player in his day, and having gone to, if I remember correctly and know my homework, done my homework, Hoërskool Brackenfell. It was Cheslin Colby's foundation. So I'm sure many a supporter out in that area will be honoured to know Cheslin Colby is there. Here come the F&B Varsity Cup champs for 2025. And led out by Ratabi Alo. Don't forget players like Sia Khaleesi, Eben Etzebeth, Damien Delendi, even the recent British Lions player Hugh Jones have all donned the stripes here before in their careers. Our man in the middle, he's on centre stage right now, is referee Petrus van der Merwen, experienced campaigner. Cool, calm, and organised is our referee here, communicates well, and he is the man ready for the big game tonight. Had a chat to him earlier as well, and he's looking forward to this one. He knows that both teams are going to be very fired up and excited. He signals to his ARs ready to get this game at 9 o'clock at the Green Mile, on its way, and here we go. That's up into the night clouds, ladies and gentlemen, and beautifully taken down by Brackenfell. Having a look is Dane Lowe. He scrum off, but it's turnover ball. This is good play, but referee will bring them back for the first knock on infringement because it was 1 knock, 2 knocks. And from that kickoff, this is what UCT will actually want now. An attacking option just outside the 22-metre area. It brings the blindside play into operation here. Ball in hand is Daniel Haynes. Haynes, but let's refer to it with respect as Daniel Haynes. Is this a chance for Sisipa and Parker, the number 8, to pick? Haynes now, he's going to get it. Off it goes through the hands. Bringing in is Lazan Davis. He's tackled beautifully. Once again, Haynes now getting it through the hands. Taking it on further. It's left and right play here. Kompion van Ludwig, the first receiver at 10. There he is again. The little chip through over onto the open side. And it's out the back door pass, but it's gone straight into touch. AR on the far side, clearly indicating where the position is. But Ikeys will be happy with the start. They had 3 or 4 phases where they could move the ball left and right and keep control and just sort of offer the 1 or 2 punches early in the match just to say, yeah, we are, and setting our dominance. But this is a great break. This is what we want to see now from Brackenfell. Could it go all the way? Onto the ball now is the hard running Andre Janssen van Rensburg. Are they going to get him down? They're not going to get him down. It's Mwabe. Doing a little bit of celebration dance there. A fantastic breakout, then the pass out on its way to Andre Janssen van Rensburg. In support, off the shoulder, is Believe Mwabe. And do you believe? Well, believe you are here. We believe to see you in action tonight. And after those dance steps, if you can run like that and dance like that, trust me, we're in for disco champion Believe Mwabe in action tonight. Great breakout from Brackenfell, running some 75 meters, and that's what they will be very excited about. Only 3 minutes gone on the clock. And a clear stroke of leather on leather, leather boot. Onto leather rugby ball, and you can hear that making its way through the poles. Van Ludwig now gets it up again. Let's have a look. Brackenfell, are they going to be attacking from this area yet again? The kick is downfield, that looked like Marais. The knock on, that's Brackenfell exit plan working to perfection. Earlier on, I could have given more credit to Reino Marais for his initial break. I believe it was Reino Marais going through there, a blitzering pace there. And now, the exit kick as well, the opportunity for Danilo to feed the set scrum just inside the half of the Ikeys. Steady scrum, no one budging here. Petrus van der Merwe's got his arm up. Once again, they coming through. That's the right wing in Lance Jurgens. Chip and chase here. Clever play by Marais, the vice captain. Onto the far side it goes. This is Brackenfell at their best now, starting to get going. Recycling is the call. Big clear out from Nathan Avenant as well. The loose head prop for the men in the blue colours. So that is the blue, black and white stripes of Brackenfell. Coming again onto the ball is Dane Lowe. But referee now will say crisscross running. And as you can see indicated there, and UCT Ikeys get the opportunity just to settle things down. Started so well, and just now to bring it all back together again, fasten seatbelts and get the stripes going for UCT. A very important game for them tonight. Looks like a cramp injury on the far side to a Brackenfell man. There's lots of movement there, so we can all relax and see the efforts now to try and run out the cramp, which we hope. Don't want any injuries at this important stage of the season. We hope it's not hamstrings, but Compion van Ludwig now, he finds the touchline. Indicated on the 10-meter line, Petrus van der Merwe, right there. And you've now got Baranja finding his men breaking through the middle. Now we've got Haynes again, yet again onto the ball. Good play here from CJ Gordon, the flanker. Van Ludwig again. This is moving the ball, typical Ikeys fashion. Clearing out is Bomela, but knock on fingertips. Yeah, little icy cold fingers at this stage of the night. Gonna have to warm those knuckles up. And just when UCT start getting themselves into comfortable positions here to launch an attack from, then again they have their little fingertip errors and lose control of the ball. And this is where Brackenfell capitalised the last time to score their try all the way from this distance. Dane Low, Dani Low, Darcy, Dani. He is now going to feed. Keep your distance, says Petrus van der Merwe. Through the hands it goes of Marais. Now it comes through van Rensburg. Out wide, this is good running by the fullback in Jafta. The quick ball now is on. Got to keep it inside. That's very good play. Into the ball hands, it'll go for captain tonight, Ratabi Low. Come from the right wing. Van Ludwig now. Comes and plays scrum off. Haynes now gets this ball moving. Bomela, the loose head prop, gets held up in the middle of the field. Van Ludwig yet again. Onto the boot. Coming off his left wing is Davis. Lazan Davis. And as he overcooked that, and done just that, Ike Tigers looking good when they keep the ball in hand, so they don't want to give the ball away. Brackenfell been superb on the counter-attack tonight. So, having seen that in the first 8.5 minutes, Ike should try and be patient. That's the name of the game. Capital P for patience tonight. Work it through a couple of phases and don't try and force the door open when you haven't got the key in hand. Find the key and use it, and patience is the key word tonight. Thank you to Decro Paints, RD Consulting and G Sportswear and Sim Control. Friends of Global Sport Network, business partners who have come to support Club Rugby and make it possible so that you can subscribe and join membership with Global Sport Network and sit in your home comforts, friends together wherever you may gather and enjoy Super League rugby and any other school sports etc. brought to you through this media coverage. Once again, Low. Out it comes to fullback Jafta. He sells the dummy and he's gone. He's gone. Now he's got to look inside. Does he need to offload? He does so to Marais. And again, as I just mentioned, don't allow these men to run from deep because Brackenfell are here to play. What a superb run by Brandon Jafta. Looks like all the backline players with scrum caps on their head, from international level to club rugby to school rugby, are all excelling. So if you want to lift your game, I'm sure many people watching, especially young men, young boys, are saying, "Pa, Mark, I need a scrum cap, especially if I'm in the backline and on the wing." Jafta now. This should be very easy for him. He got the first one. He should be able to tackle the second one over as well. And there we go. 14 points to a healthy Brackenfell lead here. Just watch Jafta as he comes through and sells the dummy. Desperation tackle, but beating captain as well in Ratabi Low, and offloading then to Reno Marais to run through and dot it down. But a WrestleMania does go to ground. Danilo onto the box, kick, right foot. That's a very good kick into the air. Has it gone sideways? Referee says it has. Play on is the call. The tar below now. He does one dance move, two dance moves. He brings it inside to Keenan Mills. That's going to be knocked forward. Such a peaceful evening, and well done to all these spectators, family members, friends, just supporters of club rugby that are here tonight. Wonderful to see at this time of the night on a midweek game, and you're all here to support your teams. Means a lot to the players and the club officials. Danilo, the dummy run now again. This is the hard running Jurgens. Had 52 games for his club, Brackenfell, already. Flank forward, Karsten's taking it up further. Referee's arm is out. It could be for offside lines. Through the hands, it's got to go. It's got to go quickly. Can it be removed away? Yes, referee's calling the offside lines. And all Brackenfell need to do now is just calm things down, get it towards the touchline and attack from there. Jafta's got the ball in hand, and that looks like the plan they're just going to do. It's a great kick forward just outside the 22-metre area of the Ikeys. Coach Henny could say he'll be happy at the moment with his Brackenfell troops. I know Wes Chetty will probably expect a little more from his men who've been in a chance to get over the whitewash and have spilt it or just made an unnecessary error that's cost them. We wait now for Thomas Booker. To the back of the line out it goes. Superb line out work. Bringing it around yet again to looks like Captain Marcel Roux. The big men working it up. Nico now being on the ball himself. There's Lowe. Once again, that looks like Murray. So Ikeys now, they in the middle of the field. They're going to have the option to have a straight back to Van Ludwig, or they're going to be able to get Mpaka to play the pick and go. Got to win the scrum first. Get it out as quickly as you can. There we go. Compion Van Ludwig, he puts it down onto boot. Well covered there by Jean Viviers. And look at Jafta go yet again. I'm telling you, get a scrum cap. Even if you want to get to work quickly, drive to work with a scrum cap on. It'll get, seems to be the blitz at the moment. Scrum caps. Angelo Dutoy in the centre of the field. Clearing out as Avenant. Through their hands it goes, standing as Engelbrecht, standing as the centre, the lock forward. Now the Brackenfell men crossing the advantage line. Low, right all the way back to Marais. At the back now, we've got Pretty, but he runs into trouble. He's tackled. Waiting for the ball is Haynes. Van Ludwig puts it up into the dark night sky here. Chance for Viviers to take it on further. Well met by 3 or 4 Tigers. Bringing him to ground. It's pick and go through the middle. That by Marcel Rude. This time now it's turnover ball. That's good play. CJ Gordon is right onto the clear out. It's picking up time and clearing out by Moyaki. And Petrus van der Merwe. Experienced man in the middle. You can just sense his calmness and just getting the troops to understand his direction in this game. 17 minutes gone, 14 points to 0. Brackenfell leading here. Front row management has been good. We all know that's where, if you've been in that front row, I have never even been close to a front row. Don't want to be, because that's where you exchange business cards and rub ears against each other and become lifelong friends. And many of you watching at home, I'm sure you still remember the ANAs, when you made head contact, shoulder contact, or maybe a little sneaky contact as you said, hello friend, I'm here to play tonight. Good scrum. Yes, and overextending, going back, it's tap and go. Taken quickly by Daniel Haynes. Once again, ball is out. It's crash on ball, this is good to see. Van Ludwig yet again. Onto that ball was Baranje. Not repeating, but just mentioning again, so you can see the one thing Ikeys have been consistent in so far in the first 18 minutes is that as they get to the 22, they've been consistent in their own enforced errors, which have been unnecessary and then cost them from the final cherry on the top reward by going any further close to the try line. Just be patient. They seem to get a little overexcited just as they cross that 22-metre line, but I know that they'll get that right soon. Brackenfell steady in the scrum. Murray gets it onto the right boot and it's carried back. The scrum was outside the 22-metre area, so the ball was passed back by Donnie Lowe. Lineout says we've already indicated the position for the lineout to be formed and their players from each side here, so you can't take the quick throw. Baranje now, Jonna Baranje. He's got to find the jumper. I'm sure it'll be Keenan Mills. Up he goes, yes it is. That will be an arm out because that's collapsing the maul. You could see how that came tumbling down. And referee will have no hesitation. And yeah, all of you watching at home, wherever you may be watching, I say to you, what option do we look at? Do we look at the half a try option? Kick for poles, that's my call. Get points on the board, Ikeys. And I'm sure these young men will go to the corner flag. But points on the board just clears that 0 from your name. And they don't want 3, they probably want to gather a full 7. Hence their kick 5 metres out now. They're going to have to make it work. A very important throw now for Baranje. Would it be the recipe of Keenan Mills again? And now the drive is on. This could be why they've gone to the touchline. It's still superb control by the Ikeys. Patience. Referee's arm is out. And he might be going to his pocket now and saying, cynical play, and you are going to go and sit outside the headmaster's office. And there is no hesitation there. With the card, he has to award the penalty try option because that was on its way. Good observation there. Nathan Avenant, I believe, is the man that was getting his weight onto that collapse maul. And Petrus van der Merwe said that a cynical play. You stopped the Ikeys from making it all the way through. They had control, steering it from the back. And with Nathan Avenant now jumping and putting his weight onto that, causing the collapse maul, he sits outside the headmaster's office on the sideline now. And Ikeys get their 7-pointer. That's why they didn't kick for poles. That hasn't gone the full 10, but Ikeys have chosen to play it, so referee says play on. Heinous now, through again. Kompion van Ludwig, the breakthrough now. This is great play. Running hard is Tom De Lange. The lock forward, running like a flank. Can't get the ball out. Tap and go again behind us. No one can tackle him. It's going to be a card if it is. Now referee says play on. Open play. Nico Null receives that kindly from Heinous, and that's the lock for Brackenfell. And now Jafta gets it onto his right boot, but it's not out yet. Good running from fullback Klutter. Beats one, beats two. Had some hard, strong runs tonight. Through the hands it goes again. This is left and right options. They'll play the open side. And that's a slightly forward ball. And that forward pass ball actually brings back the bullet that was fired because that was Saver Onedipala. But on the spot is Petrus van der Merwe. Eagle eye Petrus. You're not going to get that pass, and a wonderful correct call. Right in line. But the game is on here. 23 minutes, 24 minutes close to having gone. 14 points, 2-7. Brackenfell over UCT. Seen Avenant has had to go to the sideline. Replacement prop Palvi comes on. And the player will have to leave so that the front rows can be stable and can be scrumming to the laws. So Palvi on for the yellow card replacement Avenant. Danilo, he finds out where Reina Maria is standing, waiting with that boom boom right boot. Good scrum from the Tigers, the Ikeys. Here he'll get it onto his boot. It's up into the sky. It should reach the touchline. AR's flag's up. It's over the touchline. And does take them to halfway between the 10-metre line and 22-metre line in their own half. Barangi now. Can they get that same line-out drive moving? Win the line-out. Change it into a driving maul, because it worked for them just now. No reason why it can't work again. That's De Lange. He wins it well. Here goes that driving maul. Barangi's in control of it at the back. De Lange calling the truth, but well supported here by Brackenfell. That's not going anywhere. Heinous again, Barangi onto the ball, clearing out is Mills, but it could be turnover ball. Referee says it's play on, it's fine. Van Ludwig now, this is good running. On the right wing is Rotabrillo trying to clear it out. Van Ludwig again, onto the big man, Zuka. He's brought to ground. Ludwig again, looks inside. This is good play by Moyaki. It's out the back corner. Everybody saw that. So did our man, Lazon Davis. But if ever you're going to have to keep your eyes open, don't even blink. It is that pass out of the backhand that gave it to Lazon Davis. And this is We obviously at the dance championship playoffs because I've seen it from respective players doing their celebration dances afterwards. Van Ludwig, look at that. Lazan Davis. And just as he sliced through there, he then breaks into his disco moves to celebrate that great try. What a pass by Compion van Ludwig there. Superb bullet pass out that back door with the right hand. Running on was Lazan Davis, and he knew he was not going to be stopped there. 27 minutes basically gone. Van Ludwig knows he can tie the scores here. He's pushed that to the right hand upright. He knows he can do better than that. 14 points to 12, but Ikeys now starting to run at Brackenfell. Just look at that pass. Well done, Lazan Davis. 2 points in it. Don't even go and look for more tea or coffee right now. We're going to take a break in about 12, 13 minutes. And there'll be time for that because this game with a 2 point difference can go anyway. A wonderful kick by Jafta. That's gone over the top and Brackenfell were going to receive it. But it's back inside. Clever play. Chip and chase. The cover is good. That could have been Angelo Dutoy. Not yet. No, Yari's onto it now. Oh, could be kicked on, but referee says no. We're going back for the first infringement. And that is going to be the knock. We thought it'd come straight down and receive the boot first for the kick ahead, but it did touch the ground and good communication between the officials. We wait again. Scrums have been good. We've only had 1 or 2 resets and they've been stable. Players have been keeping the body height correct, but that's a great scrum from Ikeys against the head heel from the weight, and that's a clever kick forward. There was no chance that Soji could have picked it up. Now again, it's gone backwards. Oh, look at that. In reverse gear is Viviers. Very well played here. Low is the man that gets the ball moving. He's back onto it again. Jafta tries to chip it through. He does just that. Offside lines have been infringed. And that was well taken up by Marcel Roux, who received it from Viviers. The kick by Jafta is good. A very good clearance by Jafta. Had a great game so far as Brandon Jafta. Thomas Booker now. He's got to find his jumper. Who's it going to go to? This time it goes to Marcel Roux. Donnie Lowe. Through the hands. He's been on the ball tonight as Andre Janse van Rensburg, the big inside centre. Ball is out. There's no hesitation. Referee is correct in saying ball was out. Play on. But knock on it is. exciting times this week. I can already feel that green and gold fever around our country. Let's light it up even more. Let's get the green and gold sparkling on Thursday, Friday, and especially Saturday. 3 games, 3 days left to go before the big test match. Bokke against Australia. Join me in getting the fires lit. This is Bokke fever. Coming back from having his chat on the sideline is Nathan Avenant. Bringing with him is Carstens, who had to make way for the replacement prop in Palvi, who leaves the field. And back to 15 men now are the Brackenfell team. Marcel Roux. Through the hands now. Jafta gets well tackled. Looks like Moyaki was onto him quickly. Low again. There's Avenant making contact straight away after coming back onto the field. Janse van Rensburg says, "Moenie voor my staan nie, kom uit my pad uit." Out of my way, please. Jafta standing at fly half receiver. Ikeys closing the space well on defence. And here we go with our try scorer, Believe in Mwabe. Knock on time now. Referee will bring them back. Believe is not believing in himself now. As he knocked that one on, and no dance moves coming from him after his try score, where we saw him break into some Michael Jackson steps. But Believe now just gathering himself again and saying, "I'll be back." Believe in Mwabe, number 7 for Brackenfell. Game gone into a little bit of stop-start at the moment. That's now a good scrum from Brackenfell. And you can see they're rewarding themselves with an outstanding right shoulder. And let's give credit to Ruan Janse van Rensburg. And with all compliments to Ruan van Rensburg, you can see why. Just look at that South African beefsteak in jersey number 3. Wow, you get that. Suid-Afrikaanse bloed pumped up. Trust me, you're going to need more than just a loose head prop to stop him. Well scrummed Ruan Janse van Rensburg in the Brackenfell pack. Now, Bokke, he's got to find his jumper. And he finds my captain, Marcel Roux. The leg drive will come from this. And you can see the big men starting to get the leg drive, and the body height is superb. Don't let it come to ground. Broken through the middle. Down to ground now. Brackenfell need quick ball. Waiting for it is Nico now, but it's behind him to Jafta. Van Rensburg the centre. Then it goes on to Dutoy. Our try scorer early on in the game tonight, the first try. It's pick and go time by Marcel Roux. Jafta playing in that front line position, not at full back. It's play on. Believe in Mwabe. Donnie Roux. This time Nick Cornell is going to get it. They're trying to turn it into a driving maul. Stays on his feet, but it's been driven backwards in reverse. They go. Here comes the beefsteak, Ruan Janse van Rensburg. Looks like he's going on a Sunday stroll. Turnover ball now. How did you manage to put that in the basket? Soljean managed to do it. It's turnover. First man was there. One for you, one for me. It's going to be a straight-on penalty. Referee will play the advantage. 1, 2, 3. Roll away, please. Is the call, and offside lines. You choose your option. but infringement it's going to be. Got to be a kick for poles. Did I see Jefter signaling that? And referee has, so I'm delighted to see Sense here taking its position on the rugby field, because with a 2-point lead, any side in that position has now got to convert it with a 3-pointer to make it a 5-point difference. Jefter's got the ability. Do not underestimate his kicking skills. Do yourself a favour, close your eyes and just listen on the sound of the click of the leather boot on the leather rugby ball. If you hear a click, keep your eyes closed, guarantee. Suiwer tussen die pale. Let's have a look. Listen, listen, listen. Bit of a doof. I heard the doof. That's why it's short. You try to force it. You can hear that coming off the side of the boot. Nico now. Oh my goodness. The bus is full. There's not even room for a bus conductor after that tackle. Superb. Nico now brought to ground. Now it goes again. Onto the blind side. Brackenfell feeling that. The big man, Van Rensburg, back to Jefter. That white scrum cap is now all over the place tonight. Believe him, Wabi. Whoa, he makes sure that he takes it on with 1 or 2 rolls. Van Rensburg through the hands. Marcel Roux, superb play by the captain for Brackenfell. Gaining some 12-15 metres. Jurgens comes off the wing to help clear out. Jefter, well met, clearing out as Van Rensburg the tight head yet again. Roux. Avenant goes to ground, the loose head prop for Brackenfell. Van Rensburg now the centre, that's Andre Van Rensburg. Jurgens knocks it forward, and referee has no hesitation to say, come back. But Jurgens, if he put that in his basket, it could have been a very interesting 53rd game for him, because he could have celebrated his 53rd game tonight for Brackenfell with a try, because that would have been steamrolling to the try line. 1.5 minutes left. Going to be interesting half-time talks by the respective coaches, because this game can go, any side can take the honours. It's that side that's going to come back into the second half. And a lot of people say the last 20 minutes, the fourth quarter. I've always been a believer in the third quarter. You come back after a tea break. It's that third quarter that's so important. That 20 minutes after half-time that stamps the authority to win the game. That's my opinion. That's knock on board. But before that, it was roll away from the tackle. Just explain myself again. Sides come firing in the first 20 minutes of the game, quarter. Then they start settling down for the second quarter. Then there's a break at half time. And it's how you restart your engine, I believe, for that third quarter, which is the first 20 minutes in the second half. And if you can establish your authority there, trust me, it takes you through that last quarter of 20 minutes. That's play on. Superb. Angelo DeToy. He's still at outside centre for Brackenfell. He goes forward. Kicked into touch. Danilo says, let's go and have that half-time chat. We need to actually regroup. Woodside comes out to start the game, start the third quarter with that fire, because the side that does that, if they stamp their authority in the first 20 minutes of the second half, they're going to go home with all the presents tonight. Well, now it's time to blink. Now it's time for you to get out of the from underneath the blankets and go and get your kettle boiling. We're going to try and find a bottle of water here. It's nice and chilly, but it's a beautiful evening for rugby, and we'll see you shortly. Don't go too far. We want you for the second half. Yeah, well, ladies and gents, Opa Omar, and I was going to say young boys and girls, but it is, I'm sure, doo-doo time and you're fast asleep already. But for those watching, get ready for the exciting second half here. 14 points to 12. Brackenfell leading over UCT here at the Green Mile, here at the home of the Ikeys Tigers. Jafta, a beautiful chip. Up it goes as CJ Gordon knocks it back. The captain is onto it. Ratabi low for the Ikeys, the wing. On Ludwig now. Through the hands it's going. Well played there. Quick pass from the Ikeys Tigers, but they've gone backwards. Brackenfell closer space. Gordon again. Heinous now looks for the exit plan. Right across field now. It'll go to Captain Roo. Played very well tonight. It's Marcel Roo. Is it going to be the box kick? No, it's not. Nathan Avenant. He steamrolls it on further. Closing the space is good. Hands were on it, but he's cleared off the ball. Is Tom DeLange. The Ikeys lock. The chip by Jafta. Gaining some distance, but it's not possible for Janu Verveers to actually get that ball into the basket, and it rolls into touch. And replacement already at hooker, Tian Foster onto the field. Gordon takes it superbly at the back. On Ludwig. Moyaki. He meets the crash. It could have been high. Heinous yet again from Ludwig. A little chip over that is charged down. And as you can see, Moyaki's getting up slowly from that hard tackle. No real malice intended there, and referee calm, Petrus van der Merwe, right call, just saying, just keep it down, please, gents. Got to reach the touchline, and doing just that. Right now, take a coin out, and heads or tails it is who's going to take this honour tonight. I was asked earlier on, and I felt that it could be down to a penalty kick to either side to take the championship honours tonight. Beautiful throw in by Forster. Van Ludwig yet again. Moyaki, just look at Soji now as he comes running through onto that. No, that was Mpaka. My apologies, Sisipo. Mpaka, the number 8. Now it's going out wide again, making himself known here tonight as Tian Foster coming on. On Ludwig, the big man taking it up. The leg drive is good. Well tackled by Brackenfell. Referee says leave it alone. Van Ludwig looks inside. Tom DeLange going further. Heinous yet again. This is good play by the Ikeys. Just keep working it through the phases. Lazan Davis, the try scorer. Abrahams, now he's the man that pushed it on. Van Ludwig, the little kick, and it could be a good one. It's an excellent one. What a magnificent try by CJ Gordon. Great vision by Compion van Ludwig. And should I rather say champion van Ludwig. Very educated chip over, and that actually allowed CJ Gordon, who'd been staying in the wide channels, just to go over, and that puts a new leader into this game as the UCT Ikeys now, they take the lead. 17 points to 14. Basically 4.5 minutes into the third quarter. And just before the break, half-time, I was referring to how important a third quarter, that is the third 20 minutes of a game, the 20 minutes straight after half-time, always underestimated its value. Never do that, because you've got to come out of a team talk, you've got to come out of a change room, wherever you've met, and you've got to get going again. And the sides that can switch it on in that third quarter, believe me, normally carry it through, right through to the end of the game. Can he carry it through here from Ludwig? No, he hasn't got the distance. 3 points the difference, 17-14, UCT lead. Some changes now. Llewellyn van Blerk in jersey 21 comes on for his 98th game for Brackenfell tonight. And Jefter now puts it up even higher. And Parker was trying to get underneath it, but clearly taken by the Ikeys. Replacement is Dawes, scrum off. Heinous now been helped off the field at scrum off, and Dawes is in the scrum off position for the Ikeys. It will be a straight on penalty. Referee indicating that. Dawes again, he's a live wire. The chip is good. Is it going to land well for the Ikeys? It does just that. There is Parker yet again, having a good game. Dawes could be going to the poles now. He's got the pace. Jurgens makes a magnificent tackle. Jurgens could actually have saved his side here tonight with that tackle. How he managed to get on to Dawes, that is Superman at its very best. Jefter now, inside in goal, finding himself some territory to clear it. And you take a bow there. Mr. Lance Jurgens for that tackle on Dawes. He would have loved to come on in 2 minutes into the game that he's been on the field, actually score under the poles. But Lance Jurgens said, I'm not going anywhere near those poles with me around, and reeled him in. Well played, sir. Tian Foster. Will it be onto Mills? Keenan Mills, yes, it's not taken cleanly. Knocked backwards. Brackenfell right onto the ball straight away, but UCT managed to regroup, and referee says, holding on. There you can see the call. And if you remember in the first half, referring to when the Ikeys get the opportunity, sometimes they become their own enemy when they near that 22-meter area with some unnecessary infringements that cost them. It's a great kick by Jefter. That is some distance that he's gained, at least 50 meters downfield. Thomas Booker now. Got to find the dartboard. You can see also on the field is Andre Creel in jersey 18. Welcome to the game, Mr. Creel. The dummy run to the back. It's up, it goes to captain. And that is Marcel Roux. Had a superb game. Believe Mwabe comes at the back to help steer it, but it comes to Donnie Lowe. Van Rensburg, the inside centre. Quick ball is needed now. Lowe a little slow, coming in from the side. You can't come around the corner. If you want to visit Brackenfell, come in through the front door, not the side windows at ruck time. Brackenfell don't welcome you into their home when you come through any of those side alley doors. So knock on the door, they'll open it up for you if you drive through a ruck from the back. That's how simple it is to describe the ruck. don't come into the house through the side windows. You get that right at all levels, trust me, ruck time becomes drive-through time, like placing an order at one of these drive-through takeaways. Jefter, he wants to level the scores. Let's listen again for leather on leather. He's got the ability to make the click sound here with that connection. It was a bit of a doof sound, and I can tell you now that I opened my eyes, I could hear doof and goes past the right hand upright. No clickety click there. It's like when you're on the golf course, you know when you've actually heard that click on the club on the ball. I don't hear it often, maybe once every 3 years, if I'm lucky. When I play, I'm more the doof into the water. Well, Marcel Roux, he let it go now. Superb play, Mills taking it on further. Clark, yes it is. Now it's Van Ludwig going backwards. Soji, could it be trying to set it up now? Beautifully, Dawes onto the ball. Got to get it moving quickly. Forster held up. Brackenfell closing the door. Dawes. Ludwig again with the chip, this time going out wide. There is our man on the ball, Azan Davis. Referee will say the roll away call. You can't lie there. You can see almost fell asleep. He lay there so long, the Brackenfell man. That's Jefter. He had a great game, but I think he just needed a pillow, and he could have actually snored into the midnight hour. Very clear, noticed by Petrus van der Merwe, our director of the music rugby tonight. Oh, that's knocked backwards. But it is still out, yes, on the far side. Great effort there. Sion Duplessis, jersey 19. Brackenfell now starting to clear their bench. Early into the second half, referee saying just let's hold on please, we're still getting your own players off the bus, haven't left yet. Let's have it 15 versus 15 in numbers wise, and now we're ready to play. Forster. Mills, now the leg drive is important, straight to ground, collapse more. There was no immediate sacking there. Hands are on it, so referee will go straight back. There you can see his indication, collapse more, being pulled to ground. And Van Ludwig now, tickle it to the corner. Oh, what about that half a try kick for poles? But remember, they proved me wrong earlier. They went for the corner and they were rewarded with a penalty try because their line-out drive was superb. The Ikeys, can they do it again? Surely it's Mills' time. No, it goes to Tom DeLange. And now Tom DeLange, you can hear him singing in the choir there, saying, come on Ikeys, come on Ikeys, it's time to drive forward. Forster hears him, Dawes hears him. Dawes can't get it away, it's held up. Referee says no, straight arm. Coming from an angle, coming from an offside position. From the mark, please. Well, since he's come on, Mr. Dawes, 1 minute, daar is hy weer. He's already been dancing all over tonight, Mr. Dawes. Been very, very active since he's come on at scrum half for the Ikeys. Van Ludwig now, tickling it to the corner flag, 5 meter line out. Don't change the recipe, Ikeys. It works with Tom DeLange. They might vary it to Mills. They do. Up he goes now. DeLange's on the ball. Coming into this Tian Forster. He's got to get his hands on it. Dawes wants it. Brackenfell superb in there, keeping the driving more close. Dawes gets it. And Parker, the number 8. Now the leg drive is good. Referee will hold it up. If it goes to ground, it'll be a collapse, maul and turnover. Yes, that's the call, and Brackenfell have every reason to be happy with themselves. Very, very secure counter defence from the line out, and that driving maul was now becoming a standstill maul and turned over ball to Brackenfell. Those are the moments that Ikeys have got to make sure that they get right, because they get those options and they could have put themselves an extra 2 tries at least ahead, but some wasted opportunities. Good scrum by Brackenfell. Gone to ground, but play on. Jafta now gets that ball downfield, over the head. Good running back here. Dawes again. Breaking through now. Ikeys crossing the advantage line. Quick ball's got to come. Brackenfell regroup quickly. Van Ludwig. Tom DeLonge knocks that ball forward.
Catch a ball.
My apologies, Tom. Let me rather say Abdullah Abrahams knocks that ball forward. Don't want to discredit Tom DeLonge there. In case he meets me in the car park later and says, hey, why blame me for the knock-on? No blame to you either, Mr. Abrahams. Just 10 o'clock knock-on with cold fingers. I can understand. This time of the night and a bit chilly atmosphere here. But it's warmed up by the rugby spirits, because it is 3 points difference in the game. UCT 17 and Brackenfell 14. 56 minutes gone. We're close to nearing that final quarter, so some 23 and a half minutes to go. Believe him, Wabi, just getting the calf stretched. Now he's back on his feet, the scrum's ready. Just while we got the opportunity, and yeah, the man in the middle, the director of the music on the rugby field, Petrus van der Merwe. Hats off to you so far, sir. Had a superb game, controlling it beautifully. Players have been allowed to play. Now the scrum has brought the penalty in. They know the advantage. Van Rensburg, Jafta. That pass will make sure that they go back for the scrum penalty, which they get now. And whilst referring to the man in the middle, thank you to all the officials, the ARs, the schoolboy referees, referees at schoolboy level, club levels, all those officials. The ladies and gents that wear the purple, green colours, or just their school colours as they have to officiate. A thankless job, many times getting the experts on the sideline, giving them the advice. And to all referees out there, well done to all of you. Keep it going, and we thank you for your service. Great kick forward now. Brackenfell just outside the 22-metre area. The code's being given by Avenant. He's told Booker where this ball must go. It goes to the big Vian Engelbrecht. Now here comes Believe. Oh, Believe! He makes contact there. And he says to the tackler, I'm going to knock you right out of your ID book with that type of drive. That was the contact made, but here comes the toy back inside again. A great tackle. It's pick and go time. Believe back onto it. Believe in Wabi. That was a crunching collision. Brackenfell, be patient. They got a pick. They go right. The Ikeys are great on defence here. Arm is out because it would have crossed the offside line. But the numbers are good. Low. Jafta puts it onto the boot. He knows they got the penalty arm. Oh, and it's a simple slick tackle dance move. And we have new leaders here. And I know I mention it, but let us actually give credit to the patience that Brackenfell showed. And then that clever kick by Jafta. And Brackenfell had numbers out wide. And that looked like it could have been Ryan van Ster. Who's come onto the field. And he was the man to receive that chip kick across field. Hear the click of the boot, hear the click of the ball, you hear the click of the pole, and it's over the poles for a 7-pointer. Suddenly, new leaders. Brackenfell back into play. Watch Jafta here on the right boot. Little chip over. And then if I've got it correct, looking right across to the far corner, it's a bit dark there, but Van Ster to me is the name that I can credit it with. Arm is out, referee playing the advantage. Dawes. Onto the field now is Chihuahua. Naste Chihuahua wearing jersey 17. No Chihuahua there, believe me, that's bigger than a Chihuahua. With all due respect and compliments to you, Naste. That's a big South African specimen out there, ready to come on the field and add his experience, weight, size and commitment to the game. Number 17, Naste Chihuahua. Right, now we can see how it works. Nathan Avanan says, Naste Chihuahua, welcome to the game as they settle down now for the initial contact. Normally would be playing on the loose head side, jersey 17. But he's scrumming down on the tight head side. Dawes ready with the ball. Can Ikeys get the solid scrum now? Here you come through the hands again from Ludwig. This is out beautiful now. Now you've got the hard running. Ikeys outside wings now on the attack. Turnover ball. This is the toy. It's got to go on to the boot. The kick is downfield. This is Viviers. Can it bounce for him? It does bounce for Viviers. And he says, I'll go under the poles as well. And Angelo Dutoy, the outside centre. What clever play by Angelo Dutoy pick up and went, and he ran his 30 meters, realized that he could be reeled in and put it on the right boot. And following up, who else again but Janu Viviers, and he just changed gears, even behind the poles, running away from CJ Gordon. And that's definitely going to be another 7-pointer for Brackenfell. 17 minutes to go. UCT, lots of rugby time for them still. But this extra 7-pointer, as you can see, takes it up now to 28 points. Just look at the toy using that right boot. Viviers waits for the bounce. If we could have actually had that replay again, I would have just liked to seen where Viviers was. Referee was right on the spot. He called Viviers to be onside, and I'm sure he was. So knock-on's taken. But we now look at the replays again later. I'm going to just have a look at that little one, just for technical observation. Already it's a bit too advanced, but Viviers came through at blistering pace. I just wanted to see where he was with regards to his position when the toy made the kick. But referee Petrus van der Merwe, he was right in line, so he knows better. Scrum is good here. Dawes gets it out quickly. But he's tackled now by Roo. And having a look at the replay, and a very good call by Petrus van der Merwe. Janu Viviers was behind, just behind the kick of Angelo du Toit, so the try was good. There again now, Soji tackled back. Going forward now, Dawes gets his hands on the ball. Van Ludwig. Good play there by Chihuahua. Now it goes through to Van Rensburg. Van Ludwig again. Dawes waiting for it. Yet again, Van Ludwig. Good securing in the middle. Just be patient, Ikeys. It's the Dawes Van Ludwig show at the moment. Now the wide channels come into play. Dawes back again. Van Ludwig, as you heard. Mills now comes into the action. Chihuahua clearing out. He's made a big impact since he's come on. As I said, a big man is Chihuahua, and he's showing his presence. And as has happened the whole night, just around the 22-meter line, Ikeys, after their 4-5 phases, just unfortunately resort to the fingertip knocks and then takes the pressure off the Brackenfell. Looks like Avenant has just taken a knock to the head. Insensible. He's waving, I don't need you, just relax, I just need to put my right hand up. But the coaches aren't listening, and they're saying this is ideal time for Avenant to come and take a rest, even though he's saying, no, coach. And JP Palvi now comes onto the field. He's back again. He was on earlier when Mr. Avenant went to the naughty chair. And JP Palvi now officially gets his chance to get into the game. Scrum is good. And then you get Van Blerk picking up. They play to the open side from that scrum. Danilo gets a slow ball away. Is it going to be turnover ball? It goes from turnover ball. Stay on your feet is the call. Stay on your feet. Can't go lying down and playing the ball. If you want to play it, you've got to get it up onto your feet. You can't lie on the ground playing the ball. And that's the message sent to Believe in Moabe. And now what message can Blankenberg give with his boot to the touchline? Now Ikeys have scored from the similar area in the first half. Their line-out drive is good. They were rewarded with that penalty try from the collapsed drive to the try line. Can they go up again? Yes, they can. Tom DeLange, and it's now crisscross in the line-out. Deliberate obstruction. Man in front of DeLange. And Keenan Mills. So in the line out, crisscrossing, eagle eye, Petrus van der Merwe, the referee, picking that up and automatic, standing protective in front of the line out jumper becomes an offside position. So blocking off, screening off in the line out. And just when Ikeys needed that opportunity, their own mistake yet again. Now coming around the front is Thomas Booker. Danilo, Jafta, Van Rensburg, onto the boot it goes. It goes deep. Superbly taken. Look, sure that is Blankenberg that's come on. So Johan Blankenberg. Definitely looks like him. Here we go to Luca De Leo. Also on for the Ikeys. Could that be a bit high? Referee's happy to play on Dawes. And that's Lazan Davis. Referee's arm will definitely go out for that. Here's Chihuahua. Schubert, the original captain, is sitting on the bench tonight. He's back on the field in jersey 19. Mika Schubert. They're going left to right, but still need to go a bit forward. Van Ludwig now says, I can use the chip kick to CJ Gordon. That's a very clever kick. He can get it away. Cover defense is good. This is quick ball needed. Lazan Davis again. He shrugs off one. He shrugs off two. Van Ludwig almost interrupted there and intercepted. It's play on time. Luca De Leo is tackled in the middle of the field, starting to liven things up now in the last 10 minutes of the game. Dawes, Van Ludwig, he did the chip earlier on. Is there someone to run onto it? There most definitely is. But as he runs onto it, he also gets run down and put to ground. There are numbers on. Marcel Roux is onto that. And what a fantastic turnover. First man to the breakdown was Captain Marcel Roux. Showed the referee that he was there on his feet and substitution time. And Believe M. Kwabi makes his way to the touchline, and I believe he's had a great game. So Believe, keep going, my friend. Believe in yourself. You've shown it tonight. Harvey just indicating the line-out code to Booker. Off the back, down to Van Blerk. Now they've got to get hands onto it. Now it comes back to Low. Now the blue and white and black stripes getting tackled backwards, but Low gets it again. Jafta now puts it through, superbly taken. Looked like Mashengu onto it. Forster now shifts that ball. Once again now Dawes waiting for it. Van Ludwig. This is good running. That looked like Abrahams. Van Ludwig. Zahn Davis now. Got to get that to ground and recycle. We don't want any collapse more. No, the ball's available. Referee happy with it. Van Ludwig. You're not getting onto this bus, onto this train, onto the ship, say Brackenfell. You're going nowhere but backwards. Through the hands yet again, the knock-on, as we said earlier. Luande Mshongo, no blame to him, but that has been the pattern tonight. And Coach Wes Chetty surely can just put his hands around his head and just simply say, chaps, just if we could have held on to the ball tonight, things could have been a lot different. Six minutes to go. Can Brackenfell hold on now to this lead? 11 points the difference, so at least a converted try and an unconverted try. They're needing that 12 points, Ikeys. And having reset scrums is not needed now. The engage is good. Both sides scrumming well here. At the back, we get Llewellyn van Black picking it up. Has it gone backwards? No, it hasn't. There has been a knock forward. And this is a chance now. Can you imagine if Ikeys capitalise now? We could get everybody standing up for the last 5 minutes, because this could be the final cracker needed of the game. So Ikeys know. 5 minutes left. This is a huge scrum. Right, early engage. Tap and go, says Dawes. Can he be held up? It's tackle release. Already referee had called, knee was touching the ground. And there should be no hesitation here but to go to the corner. Up they go, Schubert in jersey 19. He knows how to win lineouts throughout this whole season. Now they just got to get go forward ball. Tian Foster is the man doing that. Goes to ground, all good. Dawes now out to DeLeo. The Ikeys drive it forward. Good tackle from Engelbrecht. Jan Engelbrecht. Abrahams now. The live wire flank forward for Ikeys. Van Ludwig sells the dummy back inside to Luzon Davis. Always coming off that left wing. Making his presence felt. Dawes now saying, I need that ball, sir. Give me that penalty. But he doesn't need to because DeLeo is going for the line. Short of it, referee's waiting patiently. He sees the ball. Dawes, could he just dot it down? He's so close to the line. He does just that. There's the call, and Dawes says, chaps, we've got chance here. Let's get the 5-pointer. That takes us on to 22. Can you get the kick over quickly? DeLeo was so close there, short of the line. Dawes, he got down low. He had his mining helmet on. He got down, looked for gold. He found the gold and then just chipped it over the line. And there you can see the try score. Rush kick there, so that actually makes it 28 points to 22. Sometimes you don't have to rush it, rather get the 2 points and then use the time available to make it a lot easier just for that try. Now it has to be a converted try. No ways Brackenfell are going to get excited by rushing this forward. As referee said, that's gone sideways. Says the knock on, and now it goes to Van Ludwig out wide again. Looks like Abrahams, yes, and holding is the call. Referee being asked, how much longer, sir? What about going for poles and taking the full minute just to eat up the clock? Tap into touch. And that is the full 80 minutes according to referee Petrus van der Merwe. Brackenfell victorious here tonight. They have really come to play and spoil the party here at the Green Mile and actually make it, even though there are more games for the Ikeys, they're going to have to dig deep in those games ahead. They wanted tonight's game to secure their position in 6th or 5th position, but that has gone against them. Brackenfell, they're the ones celebrating tonight. And just let me look through a couple of names here. Let's start with the hosts first. Some impressive play that we saw tonight by Campion van Ludwig. He had a great game as well. Congratulations to him. Keenan Mills and Tom DeLonge, also impressive. I like the look of some of the changes that came on. Nasty Chihuahua was also present with these efforts, as well as Tian Foster. Dawes was a live wire as well. All credit to Daniel Haynes when he played in Sisiso and Parkers. I've mentioned quite a few for the Ikeys, but a man tonight that has stood out, 2 men that have to actually take pats on the back for Brackenfell, that would be Jafter, the fullback, Brandon Jafter's superb game, really with that white scrum cap, and my captain, Reino Marais, my apologies, Marcel Roux at number 8, my captain. What a leader, what a great game by Marcel Roux, and to me, he would get the man of the match honours tonight if I was awarding it. Another honour going out to referee Petrus van der Merwe, and the officials have braved it tonight. A great game by them in controlling this wonderful rugby spectacle for us to enjoy. Thank you to the medical staff. They've been here as well, unsung heroes. All the club officials that make it happen, ground staff, a big thank you to you on a Wednesday night. And then don't forget the coverage team here, Global Sport Network, but can also say to my team here with me, bringing you live coverage through camera work and table control. Thank you, gents. Great to have your service here. And on behalf of Global Sport Network, Decro Paints, RD Consulting, G Sportswear and Sim Control, thank you for your business friendship and bringing club rugby to the Western Cape and around the country. Great to have you with you tonight. And looking at the screen, you can see Brackenfell, 28 points. Ike Tigers 22. My name Barry Wilson, and as I always leave you, please look for that sad face on the side of a rugby field, especially this week. No sad faces. The Bokke are in our country up against Australia. See a sad face? Take off one of your happy smiles, give it to that person and say, "Go Bokke!" And let's cheer our country on to a big victory. I say 25 points difference on Saturday afternoon. See if I'm right. Till next time, Barry Wilson saying good night. See you again.